Alright, well, I was going to do a little intro outside the car, but ooh, the wind's blowing. Come out to this new permission where I found some colonial stuff and do a hunt. I did a hunt last week on some family land. It was a good spot, but man, the bottom dropped out and there was a ton of rain, so I found like a handful of pennies before I got rained out, so I wasn't able to do anything up there, and that's quite a bit of ways. It's like 3 hours from here, so it's hard for me to go up there. But anyway, so I'm going to do out here, see what I can find, and I'll see you at the first find. Well, there's something down in that hole right here. That is an old piece of copper. Might be a piece of a buckle. And it was deep down in there too. That mud's soft. No wonder some of this stuff is really deep. Well, down in that hole, got this piece of a hoe. It's an 1800s one, pretty sure. It's got the reinforcement piece on there. So, but that's what that is. Alright, down in that hole, looks like a piece of a pewter handle of something. Alright, there was more down in that hole, and this is the rest of it. Is a pewter spoon. At least that's what it looks like, a spoon bowl. And it's pewter, it's flaking. That's what it does in the soil, usually if it's deteriorating. Alright, well, I didn't expect this. I didn't do a live dig, but I popped that plug right there, and I was getting a signal, and I popped the little clod out right here, and there's a coin in there. It might just be a nickel. What kind of nickel, I don't know. Oh well, there you go. Not too old. Well, I didn't think this was much anything, but that's a saddle rivet with leather still on it. Yeah, it'll probably dry up and come off before I can even get it home. That's what that is. I hope you can hear me. The wind's bad, but anyway, something around out of this hole is probably just a smash bullet. I find a lot of them, but I figured I'd better film it. Yep, that's another smash bullet. There's a ton of bullets out here. Ton of these bullets, all lead bullets. Well, I've come back over where I think the house site was, and I started to find some iron. There's an iron buckle right there. There's a little something right there. Might be a button. Yeah, I think it is. And the shank is on the back of it. Little cuff button. No decoration on it. This is a choppy signal, but I see something down in there. Let's see what it is. That is a pewter button. That's what that is. Haha, cool. You don't find those every day. Might even be a design on there. Let me clean it and see. I have to be careful with it. Alright, there we go. Lead or pewter button. Pretty sure it's pewter the way it's coming apart. I don't see a design on it right off, but I'll clean it up. And if there is one, I'll let you see in a picture. It's a good find though. I like finding pewter buttons. Still got what's left of the shank on it. Well, I saw it for a second. I think I got a buckle down in there. Let's see. It flipped over on me. Oh yeah. Here we go. Another, it's like a horse harness buckle. Could have some age to it. I found 3 of those out here. One big and 2 smalls, and then this is a small one too. Alright, now I think we got another button right here. Sure is. Yeah, that's an old one. That's a tomback. It's got a little chip on it, but I'll take it. I hadn't found one of these out here, but here's one right here. It's one of those old tack heads, like I found it at my other spot. These things plague me. Well, when I stuck my shovel down in that hole, I heard a crunch, and I thought I messed whatever it was up. But actually, it's a bunch of brick, which I keep finding. And I kept digging, and now I see something around right there. That's a button. Pretty sure. It's got a hole in it. I don't know what that is. Huh. I don't know. It's kind of got some gold on the side of it. Not sure what that is. Don't think it's a coin. It could be. Alright, I'm going to clean it up, see if I can see anything else on it. I'll let you see in a second. Alright, I don't really know what that is. I don't see anything on it, but it does have some gold gilt on it. Right there. The big hole in the middle kind of confuses me. It's not a button. Or if it was, somebody pulled it. Looks quite old though. Might be something on there. I'll put a flashlight on it when I get home, clean it up some more. There's a brick in there, and this wasn't deep at all. This is it right here. That looks like some kind of tiny little buckle. Huh. That is small. Look how little that thing is. It's pretty cool though. Alright, looks like another silver gilded flat button. Kind of a smaller one. Yep, shank's going on that one too. I dug a hole right there and couldn't find it, and I started swinging and I saw a little dirt right there, and it must have fallen over there. It was a little bucking ball. Alright, I already put the plug back, but right there's a ball button. Shank's missing on the back, but there's the flat part of the back. There's the front. I think that's the first ball button out here. Well, out of that hole comes around. Probably a button. It's got the shank on it, so that is a button. I got that silver sheen to it. And the shank's broken on the back, but you can see the mound on the back of it. And how it shines almost like it's silver. But that's that tom back. And I forget what it's a mixture of. I'll have to look that up and let you know. Got a musket ball. Well, this was barely a signal. I'm pretty sure it's a button. Looks like it's been hit a few times with the plow. I don't know if there's anything on that one or not. Well, it's another silver gilded flat button with no shank. Ah, actually, that one's got a shank on the back of it. It's a tom back button. It's not silver. Had me fooled for a second. I thought that was the front, but that's the shank on the back. Alright, there's something in that little ball of dirt. Dropped it. It's right in here in this one. I think that's a smashed bullet. There's a target. I don't know if you can see it. Over there behind me. Well, you probably can't hear me, the wind. I was way down in that corner. I'm down in this corner, and I just got an old end of a spoon or a fork. Well, I was digging around in there and on the shovel, I just knocked the dirt clod off the shovel over here. And it's a piece of a fork. Could be the part of that end I just found a minute ago. And that's old too. You can see those little designs where it widened out at the top and it was real fat at the end. Those are really old. Alright, I'm going to work my way back to the truck. And then I'm probably going to get out of here. No coins, well, except for that nickel. But some old buttons. Old 1700s buttons. Alright, hopefully I'll find something on the way back. Alright, that's it. I'm back at the truck. I really didn't find anything else. But I gotta get going anyway. So, another good button day. But no old coins yet. Just that nickel. And I'm not sure how old it is, but, you know, it can't be older than the 40s. So, alright, I'll see. I'll do a little wrap up on this one, so I'll see you at the wrap up. Alright everyone, just a quick wrap up of this hunt. It's another pretty good hunt for colonial stuff. Got a pewter spoon bowl, and you can see how it's flaking flaking off. That's what pewter does. This looks like the end handle piece, and I found another piece on the other hunt. Got another buckle. Same kind I got before. Musket ball. Little tiny lead balls, or bucking balls, I guess. Another tack head. A tack. Furniture tack, or I don't know, could have been a seat on a carriage or something like that. Several buttons. Made out of tomback, so tomback button, flat copper button, silver gilded button. Several of those out there now. Another tomback button. This doesn't have anything on it, but it's got a little bit of silver gilt. Not silver, it's gold gilt, so I don't know what it was. It's got a hole in the middle of it. No idea on that. Got a another button. I think that one might be tomback as well, or copper. It might be coming apart. Got this lead button. It's nothing on it, but it's pretty cool. It's really old. Got this old fork. It's a pretty old fork. They don't make them. They haven't made them this design for a long time. And probably the I think the neatest thing that I got is this little tiny buckle. At least I'm pretty sure that's a buckle. But if you look at it closely, you can see where it was handmade. I guess it was cast, and then they like finished it off by hand, because you can see little tool marks on it on the bottom. So I think that's a pretty neat piece. If that's the buckle, that's the smallest buckle I've ever found. See how shiny it is. So that's a pretty neat piece. Alright, this is another neat piece too, because I thought it was a button, but I don't think it is. There's no shank mark on it. It's got something stamped in it. Looks like a backwards B and an L. It's got that on top of it. So again, I don't know what that is, but I think it's a neat find. I haven't been able to find anything on that, so if anybody knows, let me know. Alright, these pieces here, I think they're percussion caps out of the center of shotgun shells. They're not rivets. I thought they were rivets. I probably said rivets after I dug them. But that's it for this hunt, and I will see you at the next hunt. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you at the next hunt.